Hey everyone, welcome back. This is your bro Benzo, and I am bringing EMS Emergency Medical Services to the channel. I'm really excited about this. And for any new subscribers that are coming to the channel, just a little bit about myself, what I do in real life. I am an RN licensed paramedic for the state of Texas. I've been for the last several years. I volunteer with my local fire. I ride on the ambulance and also work in the ER and also urgent care. And this will not be replacing LSPDFR police videos, so just realize that. But if the series does interest you in the slightest, please do me a big ass favor and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. We will be listening to real life live EMS radio dispatch in the background, so let's start our shift, guys. Okay, we'll be working out of Davis Fire today, and we're going to be on Medic 18. And one thing that I do is get here about 20 minutes early to the station, and then I grab a cup of coffee, and then what I do is come out to the box, and then I do a complete inventory check of everything we have on the box, making sure we have seat collars, making sure that we have the proper medications in stock. For example, epi, lidocaine, nitro. These are just some examples that we have, that we would use possibly during a daily shift. And then I would do a controlled medication check as well. And then any kind of logs that are kept, we make sure that the logs are up to date. And so any kind of controlled medications, for example, morphine or Valium, making sure those are logged properly. So another thing we do in the station is, besides trying to stay active, is making sure everything is completely spick and span. That means everything is completely clean and 100% clean. One thing that we would never allow in the real world is like boxes of trash and shit like this, in front of the station. So we got a big call coming in. This is live police radio, guys, or actually live EMS radio.
Engine 274 medical aid, unknown nature, 19862 Lucas Court, with across of Hannah Avenue. Respond to my at 1142.
Attention all downtown units.
We've got a civilian shot
In Mission Row.
Medic 18, I'll take that. Okay, so the police are en route to
1 Lincoln
18.
Mission
Proceed
Row.
with caution.
10-4. Okay, so we have a civilian shot, so we need to make sure we get there. And we need to make sure that the police say it's okay to move in, so. Another thing we do as being in the medical field and being on the ambulance is that we pass only on the left. So I'm going to do my best to, make this as realistic as possible here. And now, once again, I would be in the back. I would not be driving. So, the actual medic, the EMT would be driving. I'm an EMTP, so it's a little more advanced. Okay, we're going to stay just a little bit short of where the shooting took place. And yes, I have been on a shooting call in Dallas. And we had a stage, one time we had a stage for over 20 minutes before we were even allowed to move in. Because they had to look for the shooter, you know what I mean? And then the families get upset because we're not going in treating the person shot. Okay, now I did not see anything on my screen to indicate that the coast is clear, but okay. Now I think that's another police unit that's going to something else. I'm gonna have to assume they're clear here. Okay, there they are right there. Okay, looks like he may have an in and out. Shut this down. Okay, Medic 18's on scene. We're in Mission Row. Darby Avenue and Atlas Street. Okay, sir, you doing okay? Okay, looks like he definitely got a GSW in all the way to the front and to the back. Massive blood loss. All right, we're going to evaluate him here. Unfortunately, it puts him into the window. Like I said in the very part of my intro. Bear with it, guys.
The dozers are working down in the Circle 9 area where we talked about. And if you want to drive down in there...
Okay, we're going to be evaluating here. And sometimes it'll tell us exactly what he's got going on here. So we're just going to have to probably role play this out a little bit, okay? So here we go. All right. We're going to be, obviously we would secure him to a backboard and to a gurney.
North contingency. So that's great.
But we're going to get him onto the ambulance,
You got it. Good luck.
and then we'll radio into control.
Elevation, air tank on the
Here we go.
command BT.
And one thing we would do too in the back here is, since this is a pretty emergency call, this is going to be, definitely priority one, is we would go ahead and security and also start an IV en route. We would not wait around for this. So here we go. Medicaid team to Davis Hospital. We have a 42-year-old male with one single GSW to the chest. It seemed to have an interest room to the left upper chest, out to the back. Patient is conscious. BP is 138/92. O2 sats are 98. We have him on 2 liters. Nasal cannula. We have the wind rest. We have left antecubical IV established, 14 gauge.
Anyway, I got it.
PTA, 30 seconds. Pill box.
10-4, copy.
Okay, so they're here. They're already extracting. So I would have much preferred, to give a little bit more longer dictation on that as to exactly what was going on. Okay, here he goes. And he would not be walking in, trust me on that. So you can see why I was kind of a little bit reluctant, to bring this mod to the channel, but this will be still fun nonetheless. All right, we saved one person right there. Medicaid team, we're all done with this call. Show us tonight.
Acknowledged. Attention all East Los Santos units. We have
An injury incident in La Mesa.
Medicaid team, I'll take that. This is pretty cool. We got some tons coming over as well.
1 Lincoln.
18. Respond code 3.
Pages 41 medical aid unknown nature 100 Air Park between Giannini and Enterprise Court. Respond number 6 man 1149.
Okay, here we go. Code 3, guys. Yeah, it's real hard to actually do this particular mod because you have to pretty much role play most of it, because it doesn't give you, any of the vital signs or any of that stuff. Now there is a mod out there that will do that. It's even more unrealistic, so I chose this particular thing here. We're using agency callouts by Darkmeyer. So we're going out to an unknown call here. Not sure what to expect. I've been out to many of these. You just have to be prepared for anything. Sometimes it turns out to be a motor vehicle accident. Sometimes it's someone having a seizure. And the caller is very unspecific. It is called an ambulance to a location. So, look, we're out here in Mirror Park. We're almost there.
Division Echo.
Looks like it's going to be a residence. Medicaid team, we're on scene here. We're on West Mirror Drive, Mirror Park.
Copy that, 10-4.
All right, so me and my partner would be going to the residence. We're not going to be running, a lot of times people think that, medics should be running these kind of things. Okay, described my bag. We're going to be assessing this patient. It's a female. All right, man, what seems to be the problem? All right, let's assess her, and hopefully it'll tell us exactly, a little bit more details what's going on.
Hey, investigation's good.
Okay, we're assessing her, and we're going to see what we have going on here.
From Yosemite and BLM.
Okay, so she's got difficulty breathing, which is dyspnea, minor lacerations. She has a fractured rib. Okay. All right, ma'am. So what we do is we get her on the backboard, and we literally just get her right into the back of the ambulance. As long as her vital signs are stable, then we would do the following. So I'm going to show you what we would do. So I would go in the back. The EMT would go in the front. Okay, so right now what I would be doing is complete vital sign check. And so what we're going to be doing is writing down our vital signs. So she's got a pretty good stable BP. It's going to be 122/80, which is good. Her pulse rate's a little bit high. It's going to be 110. Her respiration rates are going to be 24 labored. I'm writing this down. And I think it said she had difficulty breathing, which is dyspnea. And then she had some minor lacerations, so we'll just basically put just a minor bandage over that, unless it was bleeding profusely. So, okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do is start an IV in her left, we'll say left AC, which is antecubical area there. And I'll just be a pro at it, and we'll say 14 gauge, which is a pretty large bore. Okay, here we go. That's about as realistic as you're going to get right there, guys. And it would probably take a little bit longer time than that, obviously. You had to get an IV started and whatnot. And then obviously we would be providing respiratory support because she's having difficulty breathing. So we probably wouldn't bag her or anything like that necessarily. So we'd probably put her on nasal cannula at 4 liters.
Here we go. 34, spread component 56, burning index 31, relative humidity 25%, dispatch level medium, Mariposa ignition component 60, spread component 30, burning index 111, relative humidity 22%, dispatch level high, Kathy's Valley ignition component 42, spread component 69, burning index 36, relative humidity 20%, dispatch level high, Metcalf ignition component 41, spread component 15, burning index 80, relative humidity 24%, dispatch level high, break.
Okay, team, to control. Okay, team, we have a 22-year-old female that was found with difficulty breathing, dyspnea. We have, she also has minor lacerations, and she also has a possible rib fracture. She has vital signs are going to be 122/80, pulse is 110, respirations are 24, labored. We have IV established in the left AC. No medication is given at this time. EKG is just NSR. Arriving on scene right outside your door right now. Okay, here we go. Alright, we saved her. So the IV, basically, we would be doing normal saline on that. I would do a lot more realistic than this, guys. I hope you realize that. This is hard to, to focus on role play.
Medical aid unknown nature 2058 Meadowbrook between Cabot and Hudson. Respond Merced Command 1155.
Alright, save 2 patients. Medicaid team, we were code 4 out that call, resuming patrol. I say resuming patrol, technically. We're going to be heading back to the station if we can. And what we do is we'll head back to the station, which is back over here, until we get cleared for another call. Very rarely would we ever just hang out at the hospital. Sometimes we do, but it's very rare. Usually once we do all the paperwork, we would go into the ER, obviously do all the paperwork, then we would head, back to the station. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you like this style of series. And, of course, I could always lighten up the role play a little bit.
Available East Los Santos unit. We've got
An injury incident in Mirror Park.
Another one in Mirror Park. Medicaid team, copy that. Show us en route.
Okay, nature of the injury.
1
Lincoln.
18, respond code 3.
Okay, responding code 3.
breathing. Active injury is fell into an ash pit. Location is right at Cedar Lodge. Break.
Okay, well, once again, we are listening to live EMS radio.
Priority is yellow. We do have a transportation plan in place. Patient will be transported by the strike team later 5780 Charlie. This time we'll plan on taking them to the med unit. Unless that direction changes. We don't need any other equipment.
I was cutting out the siren mainly so you guys can hear the actual real life call there.
Clear. Let me just recap. Got it. Division Echo, second degree burn. IC will be, the Cedar incident. Division Echo trainee will be IC.
What's this, the same house?
One male,
the heck?
24 years old, 175 pounds, conscious. Fell into an ash pit. He'll be at Cedar Lodge, priority yellow. 57.
We're going to pull it back around here. It's a different house. Mirror Park is not having a good day today. Medic 18, show us on scene. We're on West Mirror Drive.
Acknowledged.
Okay, I would be getting a medic bag in the back. Hand over to the patient. Hello, ma'am. What seems to be the problem here? Assessing the patient here.
4291 assistance to investigation fire, Wallen County, Holden, Oak Drive, Hospital,
Okay, let's see what she's got. Okay, she's got mild bruising. She's got a broken arm, abdominal pain, migraine headache. Okay, so what we would do is put traction in that broken arm. The abdominal pain, we can't really do too much at the moment. Mild bruising, not concerned with that, to be honest, depending on whether what bruising is. Migraine, we would, just make sure she's comfortable as much as possible. But the broken arm, we'll just call it left humerus. We'll go full board on this. We'll say open fracture, so compound fracture, left humerus. And I'm writing this down. Okay, so let's go out to the actual station, or to the box here. All right, ma'am, we're gonna pretend that she is on the backboard here, on the gurney. We're gonna get her into the ambulance here. Okay, and then once again, I would evaluate the patient. Okay, so her BP is a little bit high, so we're going to say BP is, we'll say 142/94. She does have history of hypertension. And then she, is complaining of a left broken arm, and so we're going to say left humerus, obvious fracture, compound fracture. So that's going to be compound fracture on that. I'm going to start bilateral IVs in both arms. That's what that means. And then we're going to go ahead and put her on 4 liters of O2. And probably won't give enough time to, give her morphine or anything like that for the pain. She does have abdominal pain as well, and just a migraine in general. So, the fluids alone could probably help that, but we're going to be running normal saline. Okay, and we'll say she's about 24-year-old female. Okay, and EKG, we'll say it's normal sinus rhythm. No PVCs or anything like that. It's not a heart patient. So far, we've been lucky we haven't received any of that. Okay, heading back to control. Going back to the hospital. Medicaid, you need to control. Medicaid team, we have a 24-year-old female that has a left humerus fracture, compound fracture, obvious. BP is 142/94. Past medical history is hypertension. We have bilateral IVs with 14 gauge. We have her on 4 liters of O2 nasal cannula. She is having a slight respiratory issues as well. Respiration rates are going to be 22. She also complains of abdominal pain and also migraine. Heading to the ER, priority 1. ETA, 5 minutes.
Acknowledged. 10-4, copy.
And then we would also transmit an EKG, 12 lead. Now, how to do that with one hand. I hope you guys understand that. Okay, now I can drive full force. This is just like in real life. And yeah, we will drive on one-way streets and everything just to get there. Like I said, we try our best not to pass on the right, because it just leads to accidents. But if you pass on the left, most people are not apt to go to the left. Like right here, this is all legit right here. This is legit right here. This is exactly what we do right here. %, legit right there. The gun's going off, that's all legit too. Just kidding. But yeah, guys, if you like this stuff, we'll continue on with this series, and we'll probably get some cardiac patients as well. And we'll go full board with roleplay if you like this kind of stuff. Yeah, I wanted to take a few streets a little bit out of the way, just to give us a little bit of drive time, you know what I mean? That way it's legit 5 minutes. Okay, sir, it's alright. Yeah, don't worry about it. Remember, guys, if you are, just out driving, make sure, you definitely give, leeway to, EMS that are coming through. You always try to pull to your right. Always try to do that. But do it in a very safe manner. Don't do it, like blindly, because you're going to end up getting an accident as well. Okay, we're almost there. They're ready for us. Like I said, we would transmit an actual EKG as well, with especially cardiac patient to the ER, so they can get 12 lead. Make sure, see if they have any kind of heart block and whatnot. And if it was CPR or something like that, sometimes we would intubate, sometimes we don't. It just depends. But yeah, I think we'll have a lot of fun with the next episode. All right, she's going to be going with him. Okay. All right, there we go. Save 3 people, guys.
Okay, call me back in 15 with good news.
All right, Medic 18, we are code 4 off that call.
10-4.
Medical aid, pal.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end our episode right here, guys. If you like EMS and if you like the field or anything like that,
we have an ambulance call in West Vinewood.
we're going to get that to another unit. Also, thank you very much to the Patreons, guys. These guys right here have been supporting the channel, and also the sponsors right here down below. Thank you so much for supporting the Benzo Effect channel. For more information on to become a Patreon, make sure you go down below to the description down below, guys, and check my description out to become a Patreon. And you too can also be listed on every single Benzo Effect episode. Thank you so much. You guys take care. We'll see you on the next episode of EMS. Later, guys.
Thank you for watching Benzo's YouTube channel. Be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you're new. Benzo uploads often, so stay tuned for the next episode.